All right, it's 7 o'clock. Let's get started. I'd like to welcome everyone to the November ZBA meeting. Noreen, would you like to do roll call, please?
John Seeley,
Present.
Kevin Scully,
Present.
Chip Postiglione,
Here.
Steve Thaw,
Here.
Zach Murphy.
Present.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And just make a quick note of the fire exits behind you or off to the side of the podium up here. Okay, first up tonight, we have a new public hearing for 548 Lakes Road. How you doing, Dave?
Good, everyone. Good evening. I'm ready for Thursday.
Yeah, aren't we all? I'd like to go ahead and make a motion to open up the public hearing.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, David, we've got your back. Welcome back.
Good to be here.
Yes. So just to give the board the recap on the project that we have here in front of us.
Yes, so we are before you at the last meeting and today for the public hearing to ask for a side yard variance of 12 feet 8 inches, where the required side yard is 15 feet. We de minimize the effect by removing a shed on that side of the project or that side of the building, which made the original side yard approximately 2.5 feet. That won't be the case anymore, so we are looking to receive this variance of 12 feet 8 inches. The project is an existing house. We're adding an addition to the plan left of the project and then a second floor over that footprint.
Right, and then as I'm looking at the survey, and I was reviewing this afternoon, where the short, I'm going to call it, for lack of better terms, the short side of the property. Okay,
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
So where you've got on the survey, it looks like it's 2.4 feet to the top corner. See that offset?
Yes.
And then you see where it says house 0.4 feet?
The shed, yes.
Is that, so that's the shed that's underneath the dark line? That shed is being removed?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I just wanted
Correct.
to make sure of that. The proposed garage, that's not part of this?
Building inspector didn't include it in his referral letter to the zoning board. I mean, it's within the setback requirements. It does not impact the lot coverage. It does not, the building department did not include it in their referral letter to the ZBA. In addition to that, the two-car garage is within the bulk requirements and doesn't impact the zoning code regarding this project at all.
So then on the zoning table on the survey where it talks about the lot coverage percent, right, is that calculated? Is the proposed garage calculated in the percent of lot area coverage?
Yes.
So that would be the, where you have your required at 25%, the existing is 12.3%?
Correct,
and the proposed is 18.5%?
correct.
All within, I just wanted to make sure that that coverage included the garage. Thanks for clearing that up, David.
Not a problem.
Anyone on the board have any further questions? I think the last meeting we went over the elevations of the building quite thoroughly.
The architectural plans?
Yes.
The house remains within character of the surrounding neighborhood, without question. There are several houses along there that have a second story. It's not an issue. We have a front deck, which is pretty consistent with everything else. It's a good project.
Yeah, it is a good project on our end because it's nice to see everything that we need to evaluate here. So we do appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's just a love fest tonight, isn't it, Dave?
Oh, it's,
Huh?
you're prepping me for Thanksgiving, I tell you.
Wait till your next one.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, let's keep the flow now. Wait a minute. As John Madden would say, Turtunkin, right?
Yeah.
That's what we want.
All right, if there's no other questions from the panel up here, the board, at this point, I'd like to see if there's anyone in the building here tonight that has any comments on this project or like to be heard. I see nobody rushing the stage here. Well, if we have no other comments and no comments from the public, should I'm going to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second motion.
All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. And I'm pretty sure at this point, we're ready to make a determination on this. So Dave, if you would, can we go over the factors, please? And
Sure.
see where we lie here?
So as you all know, it's a balancing test. You're to weigh the benefit that the applicant is seeking against any detriment to the health, safety, and welfare of the community. And that's guided by 5 factors. The first factor is whether there'd be an undesirable change in the character of the neighborhood or detriment to nearby properties caused by the grant of the variance sought. How does everybody feel about that? If anybody
No.
feel that there's going to be any
No.
undesirable change?
There must be a time delay between your speaking and us answering. Hello, anybody out there hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is this on?
Blink if you can hear me.
Next is whether the benefit sought by the applicant can be achieved by any other feasible means.
No.
No.
Next is whether the variance sought is substantial.
No.
Next is whether there be an adverse effect or impact on the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district.
No.
And last is whether it's self-created.
No. With that being said, I'd like to go ahead and make a motion to approve this project.
Second that.
If I just want to jump in, you should include, I think, there's the 3 standard conditions, compliance with all the plans submitted, payment of all due fees, compliance with all other laws, rules, and regulations. Right? Can anybody think of are there any other conditions anybody would like to impose?
No, not on this project.
Okay.
So, like to go ahead and make a motion to approve this with what the counselor just is our normal stipulations.
Second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd also like to make a motion to have council draft a what am I looking for?
To draft a resolution and
Yeah.
authorize the chairman to sign it if he finds it in compliance with the proceedings tonight.
Yeah, to draft the resolution and to authorize, I'd like to make that motion.
Second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Hey, have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah.
Tried.
I think he-
Let the record reflect the offer of a happy Thanksgiving was made and rejected.
Well, I might take that back. No, I offered it. I offered it. Okay, next up, we have returning public hearing, Luciano, 78 Cromwell Hill Road. Got that new.
Best time of year to have that problem.
No, not at all.
So that mic is on.
Yes.
Hey, thanks, George.
The public hearing is open. So we have, right, it's returning.
Yes.
Trying to see what came our way.
Emailed you a copy of the
Thank you for getting us this, this survey that we asked for at the last meeting. As I look at this survey, there's still issues out here, yes? Does everyone else see it, or is it just,
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought the gazebo was being removed.
I thought it was,
Well, the variance was for the gazebo and the deck. The variance that I applied for was for the gazebo and the deck.
so we have that block wall, is that block wall over the property line by 2.7 feet?
No, he missed it, and he said if you need him to, he'll adjust
Excuse
it.
me?
The surveyor missed it when he came out last week, and I told him that he missed it. He said if there's a problem, he can revise it. But that wall isn't there anymore. It doesn't go over 2.7 feet anymore.
Did that last time, didn't you?
So the stone wall
Correct.
is not there?
No, it doesn't go past the
It doesn't go
property
past the
line.
property line anymore.
And modified.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So you took down the stone patio, the deck and the pool, and about a third of the paved driveway. Does that
Correct.
sound right?
Yes.
Okay, so we cut about 1,000 square feet. That's a good amount.
I just don't know how the surveyor misses something that's over the property line and goes ahead and seals it and signs it.
Was the stone walls over the property line when the surveyor was there?
No.
That's
So that's,
He
how-
will,
that's why
he could
I'm not saying
update the
he
plan
should've
for
missed
us?
He could update it.
Yeah,
correct.
The
Okay.
wall wasn't there anymore.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, I understand.
but, but the surveyor's out there to do an update,
Yeah,
do an
yeah,
update
no, absolutely.
of the property, right? And I can only go by what a sealed signed copy of a survey is telling me.
Well, I also took pictures and a video the last time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So-
But does everyone here realize what a signature and a sealed copy of a survey means? It's binding. Right? A video and all that, I don't know when it was or anything, it's just, it's nice to have, but it's not matching the survey. And so when did he perform this survey?
He came.
It was revised 11/19/2024.
Correct, last week.
Right. So according to his survey, you have something over their property line. And we also, like Zach, you were pointing out that the revised coverage calcs on this, right?
Yeah, he's updated the revised coverage, so
Yeah.
he's gone down 10.1%, which is 1,000 square feet about.
Yep.
2002.
So the original plan, the very first application was for 47.2%, is that?
Yeah.
Yep, or 48.5%, it says there.
Oh, 48.5,
And now he's down to 38.4%.
right, so he's 3,806 in coverage now, which is 38.4, 38.39, whatever you look at it.
Also, is it showing that the wooden fence is over also?
I got a letter from the highway supervisor saying that he's okay with the fence where it is, as long as it doesn't block anything, and if there's any damages done, that they're not liable. And I
Thought
submitted
that letter pertained to the vinyl fence along Park Terrace.
Talking about the wooden fence.
We're talking about the
The
wooden
wooden
fence
fence in the back.
encroaching on your neighbor.
That's their wooden fence.
their
that's
Or
over
their,
his.
their
That's
fence.
their
is on
fence.
you, right?
Yeah, that's different.
That's encroaching.
Did we get a copy of that? The letter from the highway superintendent?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And you were referring to the vinyl fence.
Yes.
Correct, yes.
I'm trying to recap, so I know you did just before, Zach, but you've removed, since the original application of this board, there was the patio, where was that patio? I'm just trying to remember, around the pool?
The fire pit patio, the stone wall.
Stone area was
stone
number
area.
6 in the front. Here's
It was near the gazebo.
This is what was, this is now.
Right.
The stone area. Driveway, where's?
10 was,
Park Terrace.
Yeah, the one over.
the top like third of it's been cut above.
Patio, what, talking about the stone? That's what you meant? Okay. Okay. Wood deck, the pool, the fire pit, stone area, and about, part of that driveway. Those are the items removed. Okay. Totaling roughly 1,000 square feet. Got it. Thank you.
Any questions from the board? Comments? All right, no questions from the board. Any questions, any statements from the public? No statements from the public.
David, can I request a counsel just outside for a quick minute?
Sure. Take a motion to go into an attorney-client session for the purpose of seeking and receiving legal advice?
Yeah. Can I make that motion?
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Just quickly. I got one. Just got this one here.
Got us, George?
I'm going to make a motion to come
Yep.
to an attorney-client session.
All right, I'd like to make a motion to come out of the attorney-client session.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so back to where we were at with, there's no comments from the public. I am going to go ahead and make a statement here or a suggestion that we don't have a meeting in December, right, Noreen? So I would like for the applicant to come back then in January with a revised, accurate survey. And I also would like, and you may have done it before, I'm not 100% sure because I was looking through all my pictures. Do you have up-to-date pictures of that shed? Have you supplied us up-to-date pictures of the shed?
I did, but if you need more pictures.
Yeah, if you would. Just give-
That's time-stamped.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's important.
right, because that is part of the variance that's being looked at, right, is not only the lot area coverage, but the offset of the shed, not only to the property line, but is it also too close to the house? Anyone else see that, or is it, I'm getting it mixed up with another project?
There's no numberage there to tell you how far it is, but it looks like it might be.
No indication.
I think it's supposed to be, I could be wrong though.
But whatever, just give us accurate, up-to-date pictures of that shed. And then have your surveyor come back and, I guess, do a proper update of this property?
How do you want that timestamped?
If you don't want the pictures to be time-stamped, I could just come out and take a look at it, just to make this go quicker for you, because you've kind of been with us for a while, and I don't want to hold you up any longer.
That's fine.
So
thank you.
I could give Noreen, or get your information from Noreen, and then whenever, within the next month and a half, I could come out at any point in time, just so we can make sure everything's good and move along.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Thank you.
Just for the board, I did look back in regards to Ben's letter on the shed. There's two variances requested in regard to the shed. One is the setback from the property, and the other
Uh,
I couldn't be any closer to it.
No, you can't, I know, I don't, it's not,
There it goes, there it goes.
There it is.
All going.
Sorry about that, George.
That's great.
Hello, is that better?
yes.
With regard to the shed, there's two variances that Ben has identified. One is the distance from the rear property line, 4.2 feet, 5 feet are required, so it's just 0.8 feet. And then also the distance from the dwelling, he said it's 3 feet from the dwelling and 10 feet are required.
10 feet was great.
So if you would, so you're going to give us permission, Zach, you'll get permission to go to the property?
I
so
think
we
you've given permission before, but it's just kind
Yeah.
of fenced in, so I don't want to just wander in.
Just to
so-
expedite that, so then we don't need it. And
Yes.
then,
Okay. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I guess as your surveyor is doing the update, if he would give us from the shed then, a distance from the shed to the dwelling. He's got a distance from the shed to the property line, but he doesn't have it from the shed to the dwelling. Okay?
Understood, yep.
You got that? Otherwise, any other comments?
No, Thank you for taking down what you've taken down already and working with us, so we'll
Thank
try
you.
to figure this out.
Appreciate it.
Sound good?
Yep.
Have a happy Thanksgiving. Feel better.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Board meeting is January 28th. Submission day is January 7th. So you have from now till then, don't do it last minute. Because I could have cut you off from tonight, because you only got me that survey yesterday. There are submission dates for a reason.
Thank you, Mr. Luciano.
Night.
I know, huh?
Yeah, if he
I
doesn't
had a
have
gun
it
to
in,
my head, that would be my answer.
That would be
Yeah.
my,
then he has to put up with Kevin Page.
What?
He's gonna have to deal with Kevin Page tomorrow.
oh, I think you meant, I'm like, I didn't. You don't feel-
Okay, next up, returning project 207 Sunset Terrace, Monroe, New York. Thanks, John. Hello, Newman.
I got that.
Look much nicer than what's currently there.
What's that?
I have a feeling this is going to look much nicer.
Oh, yes, yes. So, at our last meeting, you requested architecturals. We kind of concised them into one plan to just help visualize everything and to highlight the points. As you can see, the plan, the first floor plan shows the proposed addition in the back, and then what we're also proposing in the front, and how it would look from the front and how it would look from the side. The existing front yard is 22.7 feet to the existing front porch, as we show in the survey.
Right.
We don't want to change that. We're asking for that existing condition to be approved. What we had asked the board is to allow us to extend that existing footprint in the front to the left and to the right, just to the width of the house.
Say that again?
So the existing porch is only in the middle of the front
Oh, okay.
elevation.
Right, it's just centered to the steps.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so as we showed in the site plan, we hatched the two sides, to the left and to the right of that. So we were asking the board, we have the 22.7-foot existing front yard already, just to let us extend that porch, not habitable space, it's a porch, to the edge of the house. And then the back portion, the back portion of the addition complies with the zoning code, but we are asking for the lot area variance. Instead of the lot area for this project or this zone is 15,000 square feet, we have 13,895.
So really what you're seeking here, the variance, is the, pre-existing non-conforming condition on your lot area coverage and your front yard, right? That's what's in front of us. Is that correct?
Exactly. You see,
Right.
on the site plan, the front yard setback is 40 feet.
Yep, 40.
That's already
Right.
well into the house, without question. So but the existing front yard is 22.7 to that existing front porch, as we show in the site plan, if you zoom into there.
And really, by doing that front porch, so it's a nice looking plan that you have with that front porch. There's no overhang, right? That roof doesn't extend over the porch? Does
No.
your roof line extend over to, or that porch is open?
No, the roof line
roof
does
would.
extend
It does.
over.
Does
It's-
extend.
It's held up by posts. It's
Yeah.
open.
It's
in the
not
sense
walled
that
in.
There's no walls.
6
right.
posts that come out that,
To
that
hold
roof
up the
line.
roof
Yeah.
overhang, yes.
No, but Mike, that's on your drawing, on the existing porch here, the short porch, I'm gonna call it,
Correct.
right? Your existing porch now,
There's a,
that is 22.7 feet off, but in existing wise, is that porch have a roof over it now?
had a small overhang, I thought.
Or does it just have like an awning? But so is that roof, is your gable being extended?
Yes,
The new one, your new plan is the gable's being extended over the new, full deck.
correct.
But the existing wise, there, it's not extended.
It was just a
Okay.
little,
Little peak.
Right,
More of a stoop.
yeah, yeah, okay. Now this, thank you for getting us what we asked for.
yeah, sure.
It's, I find it unusual for me to like your drawings. Usually they're crap. No, I'm just joking.
That's what happens when there's
Just
nobody
joking.
here.
That's what happens when you don't take my happy Thanksgiving. Right?
See,
No, I do appreciate it. It looks good. So if there's no other comments from the board,
Chip, I think there was just 2 notes I had from last appearance.
Shoot.
One, there was a concern with the private road that was spoken about at the last meeting, and another one, I have a notation here about water issues.
Yeah, when I,
It was,
when I went through, I was talking to the neighbors. I can't remember the neighbors I talked to, but they were saying that they have water issues there and that they had built-in drainage. So they were just hoping that when you brought the trucks in, you didn't kind of cause an issue with the
I
construction.
think I remember you.
Those are
you-
just the 2
Just to
notations
make
I
sure
had
that the
from the last
culvert
meeting.
over the driveway doesn't get damaged or something like that.
when you say water issues, we're not talking about, we're talking about like storm drainage.
Storm drain, yes,
Yes,
exactly.
right.
Sorry.
I think there's a culvert, the driveway goes over a
Right.
culvert, and we asked you to ensure that the culvert doesn't get damaged. Is that what it was, Zach?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first one you mentioned, Steve?
Private road concerns and then the water
It was,
issues.
it was
And
similar.
those were the private road concerns,
Yes.
really, yeah.
Yeah, and the neighborhood takes care of the road, and I guess they had a drainage system, and they've had problems in the past with trucks coming through, so they were just kind of hoping when the construction started that you guys didn't, go crazy driving over the drainage.
And that's, so that must have been addressed in the,
Yeah, which.
in the
Yeah.
purchase.
construction of.
Right.
it's a cooperative.
Yeah.
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 Have to
So-
Exactly.
All right.
That was the only concern I heard from the neighbors when I went to check it out.
You know, if you want to add, well, we'll add it to the architecturals, but if you want to add a condition to the resolution that will bring we'll do footing drains, around the house and.
I think it was more along the lines of the culvert over the driveway. that it didn't get damaged.
Maintenance of the drive.
That was it, yeah.
Maintenance of the drive intersection with the private road.
Why don't you, in advance of the hearing, add a note or two that addresses both these concerns, and then point that out to the board at the next meeting, and that way, the plans will be the plans, and they'll have that note already.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so if there's no other comments, we could set this up for a public hearing. When is it, January, is our meeting? 28th? We'll have to make a motion for that, right?
Yeah.
I'll do it?
Yep.
I don't feel like it. I'd like to go ahead and make a motion to set this up for the January 28th ZBA meeting.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, everyone. I won't see you, so have a great Thanksgiving. Have
Yeah.
a great
Now have a
holiday
happy
season.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, good.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, we don't have, so I'd like to go ahead at this time and make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second that?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.